Take your time at the gas station, Connor.
Guys, slowly exit.
To game on a prison laptop.
Let SH
And on this
converse.
specific
Let
prison
SH
laptop,
converse.
right here. Okay, prison laptop. There's got to be more to it than that, right? There isn't just one manufacturer out there making every single laptop for every single prison. And for all I know, there totally is. But this one in particular is the Secure Book 5, made by a company called Justice Tech Solutions. And to be honest with you, I absolutely love this. This is my childhood right here, man. Well, not that I was like a child prisoner, but, you know, I mean like all the transparent tech from back in the day. You know, like the controllers, Game Boys, iMacs, phones. Everything back then was transparent. That's half the reason I even got an interest in technology in the first place. Like, yeah, big box go beep beep boop, make cool things happen. But then if you look one layer deeper, you'll see that the beep beep booping is happening in there. It looks like somebody had the same idea as me. They've already gotten into this thing. No screws in any of the screw posts. On one hand, that makes my job easy. On the other hand, we're probably going to run into some unspeakable horrors. Oh no. Hold on, I've already found one. Dude, why are all the screws in the corner? This is like in an ant hill where the ants just take all the dead bodies of all the other ants and just throw them in a pile. Very cool. Guessing we can probably bank a magnet for that, because they're not really going anywhere. Oh, that sounds real nice. So without further ado, let's get her open. Alright, which prison shank are we going to be using first? I think I'll do this one. And as far as getting this thing open, it looks like somebody else has already committed some sins here. So considering the damage has already been done, I think I'll just follow in their footsteps. Oh, wow. Oh, they weren't kidding with the name. It is quite the secure book, utilizing the tried and true method of security through giant plastic clips. But clearly, get it because it's clear, their security is no match for me. You know, I feel like I'd be pretty popular in prison. I could just round up everybody's prison laptop and install games to it. I'd be the toast of the town. Except that the Department of Corrections already beat me to it, the rounding up everybody's laptop part at least. So these prison laptops have a bit of a history.
Waarom zou je fortuin betalen voor een e-bike als je net als Bram een swapfiets kunt rijden? We hebben daarom vastgelegd de maand voor een e-bike van topkwaliteit, inclusief reparaties. Ja, maar dan klopt er eens iets dat je eigenlijk niet nodig hebt voor geen fiets. Je is net als Bram voor zo'n fiets, abonneer op swapfiets.
Wees eens serieus, dat we een familiaal bedrijf zijn. We werken
Not gonna happen. That's ghetto. That's ghetto.
I like work for this company because here is a good atmosphere and many nice people.
I'm gonna set some money on the bank.
Hey man.
Kan een ander magazijn gaan solliciteren bij wijze van spreken, maar waarom zou ik dat doen?
Je hebt de vrijheid om verder te ontwikkelen, om veel dingen te mogen doen. Je kan jezelf veel meer bewijzen.
Wees eens serieus, omdat er heel veel kleuren nodig zijn.
Stay on the left side, please. Stay on the left side.
Donc, vraiment, voici behind the scenes, on peut aider à réfléchir pour faire en sorte que la société avance. On peut aider à faire grandir la société.
We zijn allemaal schakels. Ik heb het niet zo sterk als dat individuele schakels. Wij maken een deel uit tot een 11% op. Op die manier produceren we altijd screens en houden we een toekomst tegemoet.
Wij zijn
Wij zijn 6. Ray Wente bought one of these laptops and posted about it on Twitter, which is how I found out about it. And he busted this thing wide open. I'm going to be using some of his research to do some gaming. But apparently the Department of Corrections here in Washington State also saw this Twitter thread, and they took 1,200 incarcerated students' laptops away because of it. And yeah, that's pretty rough, especially because those students were trying to get their college degrees, and that's going to kind of slow down the process.
You specified.
On computer. And that whole thing just seems a bit ridiculous.
I'm not even gonna look it up, because I know.
It's going to require a little more than just a toothbrush chain. I don't think in this case, yeah, I guess we can kind of get into it, but nothing with a chain. So I'm talking about like the software. We'll see what we have to do with this thing. It's not something that anybody incarcerated could
Cars are more look like planes nowadays. Jeez.
Well, back to gaming. Appears to be a SATA port, completely unpopulated. I don't know if this thing had a hard drive at some point, or then it was just removed. I don't know. We got a mystery port here. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I was mistaken. This is a prison port. And don't let anybody else near your prison port. You know, you don't want anyone else going into that thing. Straight screw number one. This right here is an itty little wireless chip. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, you know, all that good stuff. Stray screw number two, there we go. And this battery, sorry, battery.
The hell?
Kinda like bulging? No, it's just not mounted correctly.
My apologies, I'm getting around in the
I don't
back.
know why.
But crash out, crash out.
10 secs, my
Yeah, that
bad.
would do it.
Sheldon Stone.
3, 4,
Getting rammed in the back.
very cool.
Yo, shut up.
Let's just take the whole battery. Oh, thank goodness you found me! I had to tell you about today's sponsor, PCBWay! PCBWay wants to bring your crummy projects up to a 10 out of 10. Look, see this?
Hey! Come on.
I'm even bothering to make a circuit by hand.
Nee.
There's a Bugatti car.
Godverdomme!
Sta jij stil terwijl de wereld om je heen in beweging is? Met een opleidende beweging zet je stappen, je sprong. Daar.
Jing. No, it's just not mounted correctly. Oh, you want to know why? Yeah, that would do it. Stray screws 3, 4, 5. Very cool. I wonder if there's any more under there. Let's just take the whole battery off. Oh, thank goodness you found me! I had to tell you about today's sponsor, PCBWay! PCBWay wants to bring your crummy project up to a 10 out of 10. Look, see this? It's trash. Exactly. Why are you even bothering to make a circuit by hand when you could have made something nice and beautiful that actually works by using PCBWay? Look at that beautiful white PCB. PCBWay offers unlimited customizations for your project so that your boards can be just as unique as you. And if you're only as unique as a run-of-the-mill green PCB, then hey, you know what? That's okay. Because sometimes that's all anyone ever needs. PCBWay is running a design contest right now for their 10th anniversary. Winners will receive $1,000 in cash, with the 2 runner-ups receiving a $200 credit toward any future orders with PCBWay. They're also offering free prototyping services for any badges that meet their design requirements, as well as a $50 site credit. You get that just for entering. And some designs will end up featured by PCBWay, but only one will become their official badge for their 10th anniversary. So bust out your PCB design software of choice and show the world what you can make by visiting the link in the no more screws in the battery. You know, they're all just piled here. I think we can get all those in one go. Who has the stronger magnet now, prison laptop? Pathetic. Alright. This sits flush now, so that's good. I just noticed something from the screws that were in the corner. That Tri-Wing. This is a Nintendo prison laptop. Mario, if you can hear me, I'm gonna get you out, don't worry. We're gonna
Someone
free
take the
Mario.
apartment for them,
We gotta
please.
power this thing on. Oh, that's a tiny boy. I give you my bringest word that I do not have that cable. You know what that means? We're gonna do some shady shit. Okay, the cover says it takes 12 volts, and I have no reason to disagree with that. So we'll turn on this guy, set him to 12 volts, and we're ready to charge, Bambino. What are the odds that this is not center positive? I think it's probably pretty low. And there we go. We have an LED. I take it this is a good LED? Kind of blinking the headphone icon? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's charging. Now, what are the odds that I can kind of just... Yeah, this is fine. You love this. You love this. Power button right here. We have another LED. Yeah. Haha, look at that. Okay. Oh, actually, I think this is fun. For a second there, I was getting flashbacks of the Sega gaming PC. Oh, that is not good. That is really not good. I'm pretty sure that Wenting already found the BIOS password. But this setup is kind of terrible. Come on, we can do better. I think...
Heb je dat echt nodig?
Denk ik niet, want je hebt het zelf thuis niet. Ik denk dat er zijn voordelen heeft.
Dat is wel nodig, hè. Fiber, dat is de toekomst. Want uw huis wordt altijd maar slimmer. Daardoor gaan we altijd meer internet. Dus als jij klaar bent zijn voor morgen, is Fiber goed. Het ene net is installatie van Fiber gratis. Dus waarom twijfelen? Check, check, check. Aldi, altijd vers, altijd slim. Nu bij Aldi, verse zonvideo.
Everyone towing, check the left eye.
I think a lot of you are strongly going to dislike this solution. Normally I'd tell you not to try this, but this works so well that I would be doing you a disservice to say that to you. Absolute win. Molex is the champion.
I want to remind every single person in LSPD, you guys have to do at least 10 to 15 tows a week. Every single person.
Alright, Wenting.
This will be checked.
Password. Oh, no way. This isn't the password, but
every single person in LSPD has to make 10 or 15 tows a week. This will be checked at the end of every week.
That is fantastic. That's going to be hard to beat.
I'm good, bro.
But it appears that the password, N, %
Okay.
parenthesis,
There are punishments for those who don't finish them in the week.
Lowercase p.
I'll do 20 arrests.
Gotta love when other people
Not
do the
arrests,
work
tows.
for you. Let's say we peruse this
I'll
file.
pay 500.
Oh, wait. There's nothing to peruse. There's just a security tab.
Really funny.
That's
No,
it.
but seriously, it would
Nothing
be
else?
appreciated if you could
You
all
know
help.
what? If the secure book does
I
not
forgot
live
to
up to
tell
its
you.
name, they
I
care
mean,
about
if you
one
want,
thing and one
we
thing
could do a
only.
toll raid.
Security. So that's it, huh?
If you have enough
If you
Other
want to
settings?
host one,
Okay.
if you want, we can
Save.
host one, no problem.
Exit. So I guess the next step
Why
is
not?
to
If you have
install
the
an
numbers, why
SSD.
not get the activity up?
Today
Jerry,
I'll
hook
use
up,
my billion reservoir SSD.
Good copy.
Only the
Jerry, can you
finest
host
of
it all right?
storage for the finest
yeah.
of laptops.
Yeah, come on, listen to Joe and join the tour ride.
You Ubuntu. Oh, this laptop doesn't have a single USB port. Not on this side, not on this side, and not on any other side. And if I remember
As a reminder,
correctly,
HOD
the
and
way that
DHOD.
Wenting
When I'm not
booted an
here,
operating
you guys are in
system
charge.
over
Making sure
USB
everything is going the way
with
it's
none
supposed to, okay?
other than the trackpad.
Sir, yes, sir.
And I swear this
Not
makes
you,
sense.
bro.
I swear.
Hey, no, I'm joking.
The trackpad connects to the rest
If
of
you
the
want the
laptop
help,
with
you
this
can.
cable. This
Yeah,
cable
of course.
carries a USB signal. So what we can do
If you wanna do a
is
toll
take
raid
this
now, we
here
can do it.
USB,
If you guys are
cut off
free.
the end of the cable,
Yeah, Jerry
wire it
will,
to where this
make one.
goes, and
In
now
the
we
meantime,
have
you guys can take
USB
a photo
ports.
and go to
This is
another
ridiculous,
place.
but
To be
I
honest,
think it's kind of the only way.
I need to learn how to
Wait,
do
hold
it.
on.
It's
Okay,
a long time.
Jerry will teach
this
you.
insane
It's
laptop
very easy.
has
Jerry
a
will teach
white list of hard drives that it's willing to boot off of. And the hacky way around that is to install your operating system to here, and then use a flash drive with a tool like Refind or something to kind of pass the boot off to another device to actually get the system booted. OS is here, bootloader is here, and that was the plan. But now, I have discovered that there is a patched BIOS that gets rid of this issue entirely. However, to flash the BIOS, I need to boot an operating system. Either that or I flash the BIOS chip on the motherboard directly with like a Raspberry Pi and soldering to the motherboard. And, that sounds kind of bad. But either way, we have options. And since I don't really feel like busting
I
out
think
the
that this is
Raspberry
an
Pi,
LSPD
we are
car.
going to just tap into the touchpad. And it should actually be surprisingly easy. Data minus, data plus,
Sadie.
ground from wherever, and 5 volt from right here. That's all 4 connections that you need.
That's
to do it.
another car from Sadie.
Easy enough. All we gotta do is a multimeter to figure out where these are actually going. I know where everything has to go now. And with the magic of editing, it's all soldered. Now all we gotta do is disconnect the touchpad. Don't want
5
this thing
nom
interfering with our
369.
communication. There we go. And now in theory, if I'm not a complete idiot, booting this thing up should now be as simple as going and then Alright, it sees the SSD. Anyway, how do we boot this here flash drive? Okay, well instead of a flash drive, we could just plug in a keyboard. Nothing? Alright, one moment. Okay, I flipped green and white, and I got files from a little bit of a different spot. And now it should be fine.
SPH
How if
Unix.
it works, if some of these LEDs on
There's
this dirty
SPH
keyboard come on.
Unix.
Let's see. Anything? Oh, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. We love that. Okay, so our USB hub works, which means now we can also plug in a flash drive, give her the old reboot, and ladies and gentlemen, there it
Come to
is.
the penalty parking with your tow truck.
Het grootste netwerk van tweedehands
We are going for storage.
en uitvoerige comfort.
Only towing units can get the bonus.
Spoticar.
Yeah, nah,
Tweedehandswagens vol toe.
Joking, bro. We will participate. Come. We will participate and we give the bonus.
Maximaal 50 kilometer van een bobbelaarij in Spa. Het is strictelijk een lokale routes en commercieel 3 kwartier minder.
That's falling under.
Now, part of me wants to say that it was a bit of a security oversight to let you just boot from a flash drive here. But then when you think about what I had to do to even get this flash drive connected at
Yellow.
home, yeah, I don't think it was an oversight. Oh, right. The touchpad don't work no more. Oh, that's okay. I got my own. So I'm just going to get Ubuntu installed to the SSD. And then either I'm going to be able to find a way to flash the BIOS somehow, or we're going to have to do that method that I was talking about earlier, where we use a USB drive to kind of pass the boot along to the hard drive. It's going to be a little bit disgusting, but you know what? We do what we got to do to game around here, don't we?
Jerry, how copy? I would suggest doing a post office. There's a lot of cards there.
Did I get extremely lucky?
Like start there and
No, not at all. Hard disks have been changed. I mean, I guess they're not wrong. This isn't 240 gigabyte China SSD that they were expecting. We'll just have to do this the disgusting way. Here's the idea. The laptop SSD realizes that this is a bootable SSD. Then it realizes that this is not the correct SSD, and it blocks booting. However, if we can make this SSD seem like it's not a bootable SSD, the laptop will just move on to the next boot device. And for us, that's a USB flash drive.
Come to the penalty parking.
Is copy the EFI
push these cars up below so we get more room.
To SSD, dumped it onto this flash drive, and then deleted it from here. So in theory, the laptop will look at the SSD, see that there's no EFI partition, stop worrying about it, go to the next boot device, it boots the EFI partition on here, which points to the files on here, and basically, we're gaming. What the? Look at that fucking dummy. That's like a Millennium Falcon pass. That's just a theory. A gaming theory. I feel like that saying went into the YouTuber public domain now that MatPat's not doing it anymore. I don't think he would. Alright, let's see. It's taking longer than normal. It's thinking about it. Oh, what is this? AC?
That was a go-kart. Oh my.
The truck does not have any fuel. Should I go and refill it? Yeah, of course.
That it says we're booting, but it's just kind of hung up and not doing anything. Well, actually, here, we can hit F1. I see a whole lot of OK with one thing that's been going for a minute. I'm just going to assume that this thing is insanely slow.
Park your car like me. Not a car, your truck.
Maintenance. Oh wait, I'm in emergency mode? Alright, screw this, I'm rebooting. I'm just gonna be a good kid this time. I'm not gonna interfere with anything. Just do your thing, prison book. You take all the time you need, little buddy. There we go. Who's a good little prison book? It's gamer time. G-A-M-E-R. Hello? Gamer. What is happening? I can't type anything. What is this? What's going on? This is gamer oppression. Suspend. Now come back. Gamer. Fine. Restart again, I guess. Other users are logged in. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm already logged in? So lame. Come on, we're already here. I don't want to have to reboot. Alright, you win, Ubuntu. I'll restart for no reason.
Rail Saab. Rail Saab. Okay, that's easy to remember.
That's what I thought. Well, now that we've ended gamer oppression, let's see what the heck it is we even have.
Only 3 tow trucks.
Wow, this camera really does not like the screen. Epilepsy warning in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, that is so much worse. Epilepsy canceled. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but that's the best my camera's gonna do. Intel Celeron N3450, 4 gigabytes of RAM. See this times 4? That's a quad core, baby. That means it's big time gaming. All right, you know what time it is now? It's time to get Steam.
No.
Oh, we're not on the internet. Yeah, that would be a problem. And actually, for my own sanity, I'm just going to use an Ethernet adapter. We got enough jank going on already. I do not want to introduce Wi-Fi in the mix. There we go. Nothing like some Ethernet over USB 2, 3.7 megabytes per second. Very fast. Now we'll get Steam. And this time with the correct command. Oh yikes. Oh yikes. What did I do this time? You, leave me alone, dude? See how you like being removed. Damn. Fine. Die. Nobody gets in the way of me installing Steam. That's what I thought. Oh. You have broken packages. I've seen that one before. Hold on, I just had a nasty thought. The last time we got an error like that was on the Trimble Yuma, which ended up being 32-bit. Don't tell me. No, we're 64-bit. Okay, idea. Instead of trying to be an elite hacksaw and getting Steam through the terminal, what if I just did what I do literally every other time and just download the installer? You guys want to see something that I literally cannot explain? I go to type my password of gamer. Hit enter.
Let's take a photo.
No. And it just breaks it. I'm afraid now.
Epa Crocodilo. So yeah, okay. So he has two fines.
I'm bringing a fuel canister because my toe is out of fuel.
Authenticate using this specific keyboard. I kind of don't really know how I got
I don't think he has any. I can try.
Popped up out of nowhere, and I hit the start Steam button, and now we have Steam. So, calculated flawless victory on my part, and just like that, we are gaming. What are we gonna be
Never mind.
I thought it would be appropriate that we play some prison games this time. Now that we jailbroke our laptop here.
Just as I expected. They have to tow it.
Where are you going, tow truck? Conway behinds to me. Hello.
Alright, yep, 99 cents. And Fat Prisoner Simulator, 99 cents. I will not regret this decision.
What's up, someone off HQ, my bad.
There's basically a 100% chance that I'm going to be audited for writing
Where are you going, guys? Hello?
simulator on my neck.
Come back, regroup, come back.
Oh, hey, this actually runs pretty good.
Get behind Jerry, guys, come on.
People, drag them over here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I have to move them. So what was the point of drawing the line? Did it? We escaped prison. Oh, we did it, everybody! We escaped prison! Amazing. Plan, Professor. So what's the point of drawing the line?
Guys, can you guys come back and get in the convo? I don't know what you're doing.
1 Iggy 1 2 3. 1 Iggy 1 2 3.
Bold move here. I'm not going to draw the line. So I haven't technically escaped then. The level's not ending. Okay.
Hey, come on.
That's very cool.
Lucas Steele.
Okay, I think we've seen enough of that.
Just get in the convo, no need to be up front.
I already know what this is gonna be by this slide. Let's do this. Or should I say, let's doom this. Does this count? Do we run doom? I don't know what the shoot button is. Wait, so if this is prison wars, is the goal not even to escape the prison? Is the goal warfare? I exist for one time.
Jody, take a picture before you guys leave.
Yeah, already taken.
Already done.
Nice.
Amazing. Just amazing.
Looking good, guys.
Am I escaping?
I know, I always look good.
Okay, we are going to the postal. Let's go.
Right.
Just follow convo.
The lore, the prison wars, and I have to do some reading up. Oh, well, I'll have to do that later because I've got some fat prisoner simulator to play. You know what? You know, I probably should have got the skin cells off the screen.
Wait, Jerry, wait,
before
regroup. They crashed.
Oh, here we are. Hold on, let me turn off the lights. Oh, this screen
Come
is
back
so
in combo.
crap that it doesn't really matter.
They are coming
Oh my.
now.
I'm under control.
Okay, go ahead,
I don't even think I'm controlling this guy. What is happening? This is not me. What is happening? Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
we're back.
When the text is too long.
This is, dude, I'm actually just not controlling this guy. What is going on? Okay. Cool game. I've seen enough. Alright, well, those are some good prison games.
It's busy here, so watch out. Don't make sure you don't crash.
Intel HD graphics 500.
Slow down, slow down.
And now that we played our prison game,
Yo, two of the cars stopped.
Officer, give fine to that car.
They're
Give
moving
fine
now,
to
they're
that.
coming now.
Damn fine.
Okay.
GTA 5, no chance. Counter-Strike 2, not gonna happen.
4.
Oh yeah, we can do that. This is nothing for this thing. You guys can't really tell.
I'm
because
coming
the
there
camera's
because of
recording
the
at 30
refuel
FPS.
still
Okay,
on
it's running at 60 FPS, no problem.
Yeah.
Wait, what the?
You wanna make it cars don't fuel?
It's on the.
Oh yeah, we can
it's on
go
the,
first to the.
It's a car sharing vehicle. I cannot
Take a right
find sharing vehicles.
Remind me, Q-turn.
Let's go for Fury Fuel, then we can move to the poster.
Drive carefully here, don't explode. From convo here again. Come over, take me, Jerry. Okay, roll out.
Okay, I'm taking left.
This video is as far as you want to go. That's alright. All I ask of you is that you keep on trucking, gamer. I'll see you in the next one.
Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down.
He just said slow down, bro.
Okay. Before towing the car, let's take a photo.
Wasmachine. Gaan altijd stuk als het niet uitkomt. Kies dus voor een wasmachine-abonnement bij Coolblue. Een superzuinige wasmachine voor een vast bedrag per maand. Geleverd en aangesloten wanneer jij wilt. Dat was het. Coolblue. Alles voor een glimlach.
Picture taken. To the car, to the car.
I told the cars, guys.
Do it first, okay? Before the owner.
When you think of the company Sega, there's generally a few different categories of stuff that comes to mind. They've got great home console games. Just look at your Sonics, your Nights into Dreams, your Super Monkey Balls, your Jet Set radios, all that good stuff. If not their games, you might know them best for their consoles like the Genesis and Dreamcast. And then there's the whole other side to Sega that most of us still know about, but maybe not as much. So Sega is a powerhouse of arcade machine manufacturing. They've made over 500 different games, and I can guarantee you that the closest arcade you can find, whether retro or modern, will be full of Sega machines. What ends up powering these machines is a wide range of different hardware. Sometimes they're bespoke boards that have no similarity to anything you find in a home console, and sometimes they're just standard GameCube motherboards, like in the Sega Triforce. Sega's never been known to shy away from just using off-the-shelf hardware like their arcade system. After all, the Sega Naomi and Chihiro were nothing more than modified Dreamcasts and Xbox. I went down the Sega arcade machine rabbit hole a while ago because all of this bizarre hardware is so familiar yet extremely mysterious. There's just this whole world of gaming hardware out there that the general public is never even supposed to think about, let alone get their hands on this kind of stuff. Man, just talking about it, it's giving me hot and bothered. I gotta be careful. Triforce is about to make me act up. You go to the zoo. Over the years, Sega has made all kinds of different platforms to power their arcade machines with. And eventually, while I was looking them all up, I came across the Sega All series of arcade hardware. And this is where it got really interesting. And I can't explain the Sega Alls without first explaining the game Star Force 4. This is a game which, to my understanding, is a virtual racing betting sim. And let me make this crystal clear. It's not a horse racing sim.
Oh my god.
It's a horse racing betting sim.
Don't wait for anyone. Go, go, go. Wait at the penalty parking.
Hey, come on. Up.
Bizarre pieces of Japanese media that I have ever seen. And don't take my word for it. Here, let me play you a quick ad for Star Wars 4 so you can see just how Sega themselves market this thing. Damn, I desperately want to fly Japanese first class now. And I guess there's also like some fantasy aspects to this game as well, based on some of these other videos that I've seen, like this one. I don't know, man. And probably most bizarrely, on the official Star Wars 4 YouTube channel, there's a ton of videos with super wide aspect ratio. They always feature random anime girls doing your typical waifu thirst trap shit. Sometimes they're schoolgirls, and I admit this one is really uncomfortable to watch. And sometimes they're actually
we're in the middle of a toll right now. I think after then, yes.
And you know what? This is Star Wars 4. Sometimes they are the horses. Also, this is a game that you could theoretically go play in Japan right now. It's still active. The last video that was posted to this channel was 2 days ago at the time of writing this. So, now that I've moving to the beach market. Star Wars 4, let me bring it all back to the Sega Alls. You've probably figured out at this point that the Sega Alls is the machine that powers Star Wars 4. There's actually 2 different versions of Star Wars 4 and 2 different machines that run each version. There's the main machine, which is higher powered, and it runs the main Star Wars 4 server, which powers the overhead displays where you actually see the races taking place. And then there's the client, or satellite machines as they're referred to, which I believe
I go to National Guard. That is so the National Guard thing.
Leave a comment if you can either confirm or correct me on any of this. And looking closer at the terminals that you can interact with, you can see that you do so using a computer mouse. I'm going to do a big thing here. I wonder if the game with the computer mouse might be powered by a computer. And a computer that powers a game might be similar to a gaming computer. And come to think of it, I know of a place where weird computers tend to end up after being decommissioned. And $418 later, straight from Japan, I now own a piece of Star Wars 4 history. This model that I've got here is one of the satellite machines, which is kind of the lower power version of the two, but also not really. I guess some have better CPUs but worse graphics, and some have better graphics but worse CPUs. This is the better CPU, worse graphics model. And while sadly I can't play Star Horse 4 at home, since these machines require authentication to start up, I can at least take this thing apart and see what's inside.
Guys,
and
get in your tow trucks, because I'm gonna wash cars.
Something that I am no stranger to if you've watched my channel before. So let's get into it.
They're doing a tour rate, just give them more
My
time.
Sega All. Honestly, that branding is very frustrating. Almost as bad as the Toyota Ist. It's not much of a looker, and I haven't taken off any plastic panels or anything. That's just how this thing comes. So
I'm coming back to his crew with a car. If you need, you can just don't wash the tow truck.
No, it's fine. I'll take a heli. Who landed a heli? There's a visit, fucking heli on HQ. Can't tow it.
You can't tow it, dude.
One jet 053.
You can't tow it. I think tow enforcement needs to bring a cargo bob or something.
Make a department to NG.
This is what I presume to be the base.
Abdul, check your DM.
I think there might be a fan behind there as well, but again, it's hard to tell. But obviously, these things are meant to be shown
Check the
inside of arcade cabinets. No one's supposed to ever see this thing.
Okay,
Here's
start
an
making
IO
one
around the back.
tow trucks.
Fairly standard ATX power supply right there. We got a key
This
chip.
is the last. Okay, after this I will give the bonus.
USB port to me.
Sir, yes, sir.
Cause issues down the line. There's a serial port, HDMI port, double Ethernet for USB 3.0s.
Coded Azure.
A whole lot of random serial stuff and a 3.5
Coded
and the most
Azure.
interesting thing to me, some kind of graphics card. So from the research that I've done, the very, very, like, itty-bitty bit of research that I've done, this is more than likely an NVIDIA 10 series.
How was his name again? Oh, double A.
They made a bunch of different versions of the all system. This is just one spec of it. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise. You might be able to tell with like the serial number, but I wasn't able to find a reliable way to figure it out. I'm pretty sure also the CPU is going to be anywhere from like a 6th gen to a 9th gen i5 or i7. Without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Like I said earlier, I haven't gotten into this thing at all yet. This is
We're at 22 right now, is it? Okay. What is PC 3.5 again? Because if that is matching up with.
Anyway, I don't even know what the plan is for this thing really. My hope is that I can boot it up and it'll actually go into something.
Oh,
Star Horse 4 or whatever the heck it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 screws?
Okay, so.
I don't know, it's more than a regular computer. I'm gonna be coming at this thing with a 400.
This thing is parked on.
Was it worth the money? I'm thinking probably no. Oh man, I think it's about ready. Wait, no, only 2 more screws.
If I can find
you had more
the
units. Where's the towing?
train wagon,
Like the
no.
penalty parking.
Riding, no. Parking violations. Here is it somewhere.
That doesn't look like it matters here, but I'll take it out anyway. Oh, yep, that was it.
Yeah, this one is it.
Amusement linkage live system.
That's 15.
So we're saying what's good, how can I help you? Can you please cough drop?
It's good. How can I help you?
Shut the hell up.
Looks like a very, very cheap.
Okay, we are rolling out to the beach market.
One jet. One jet.
Alright, go.
Okay, we are moving.
Cough drop,
Yeah.
please.
Flex your radio. Cough dropping doesn't work. You have to flex your radio.
It's an HRT at HQ, I know that.
Maybe it's Soham rods or something.
It's not.
How does he sound like?
It's Bobby. Yeah, it's Bobby.
Bobby, just flex your radio once. There we go. It should be fine now.
Where is the other truck? Hello?
Yeah,
Only
good.
3?
Go.
No, there was one more truck. Once, hello?
Revenge. Revenge, I copy.
Jerry, those of them that are with you are not in TE, I will give them a 10,000 bonus. But if they join TE, they will get 50,000.
I'm a join
50,000 is
T. I'm a
crazy.
join T.
Tag me.
Hey,
no
hater.
logs.
Yeah. Hook me up. I need that 50k.
Okay,
But
I
it's
think
not
once
you
is
get
not
50.
in convoy.
It's not you get 50k and then
Show
you
me
leave
radio
after
silent.
the raid. It's not like that.
Oh, you scout now. I'm joking, bro. I don't care about no
Okay,
money.
we are rolling out. I think once go not want to come.
I think so too.
Well,
It's fine.
That's crazy, bro. Just take new pictures at every location so we see who's actually there.
I'm here. I'll tag you my logs there.
I'm very confident that this thing is going to be able to boot into anything. A system that's this new, I imagine, has to connect to the internet to work. Okay, so it's finally changed. We've got error 0001, first possible error. I feel so honored. Okay, let's see what this is. Key chip not found. Press the service button to display. Where's the service button? Okay, well, I mean, even if
classified.
the service button at this point, I don't think it would make
Classified.
Make it right too.
So.
Nou, wat als uw dochter haar nieuw lief meepakt? Wat als een coureur die je vitamine nodig heeft om te vlammen? Wat als die bonaise? Ja, papa, dan wordt het tandje
Complex
vijf
8.
Bayram, how copy?
Maar natuurlijk, want met de verse groenten en fruit aan de lage prijzen van Lidl, wint je altijd. Lidl, iedereen die telt.
Let's try to take a shortcut.
Don't go to the gate, okay?
Yeah, drive around.
The key chip. So, I think that's as far as
taking
Star
right.
Wars 4 is going to get. There may be
Now
some
we are taking
way
left.
to get around this. If anybody knows, let me know. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this SSD and I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm going to just leave it as it
You're
is.
provoking.
Maybe
Just
later
ignore
on,
him.
and someone figures out a way to like crack it so we can actually play it. Maybe I can make
I'm
a video
taking
about that.
left.
Continue with the teardown then. I
One
guess.
EMR for one
Okay, before trying, we
CS01.
can take a photo, okay?
One EMR CS01.
Right here. Sorry,
I got dibs on this white car.
It takes through what I believe is a 120 millimeter bin. Well, I want to try and get
Storm Roy.
Don't stop from the ground. Just stop from the road, okay?
like it might be a gigabyte board in like second through fourth gen Intel. Gigabyte had a lot of boards that were that kind of
Come on.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Intel technically also made their boards in that kind of solder mask as well, but I doubt they put it in Intel.
What you guys is 20? The tow rate?
The SSD.
Nice.
Do this reusable zip tie thing.
Leave it. I am going. The last ATM robbery is there was one close by. But yeah.
Serial ports that were around the back do just plug into the COM ports on the motherboard, so those literally are just regular old run-of-the-mill serial ports. I'm guessing that goes to the interface on the arcade machine, the buttons and stuff that you actually press, but I have no idea. I'm not a Star Wars or arcade owner, so who knows? But anyway, let's get this graphics card out. I'm excited to see this thing. It really doesn't get any more bog standard PC than this. It's really just a PC. The only thing special so far is the key chip port, which that's not even special. It's just a USB port. Alright, here it comes. Oh, so this is a unbranded wacky boy.
Yukarika.
Look, it's got like shields
Yeah, you can go and wait to the penalty.
17 to DOC, one national.
Yakurakiri. What is that for a name? I mean, it's very
This car's on the
difficult.
right to legally park.
It's a very difficult
Right, the ground is the legal parking.
What's that mean?
The road.
In the
Oh,
road,
okay.
we
So
can check
everything
from the
everything
road.
on the sound is illegal.
Open
Yeah,
up your
yeah,
penal code. Open up your traffic code, and you can see a picture of it. It's drawn. What's
Show
green,
me
what's
already, Harun,
red.
please.
Thank you, thank you.
Pretty wacky. Okay, put that to the side and keep this.
No, come back, come back. Don't chase him. Don't chase him. Oh, never mind.
Oh, there we go. Alright, after removing that, this thing looks a hell of a lot more like a normal PC now. And I was correct in my prediction.
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you, guys.
The MCH31AM. And from what I can Google here, I found one on the official Gigabyte website, but they're categorizing it as a different product. They're calling it the H310A. And the IO is IO is not completely different. Exactly the same, minus the DBI and DPA.
Fines. I cannot find that guy either. We can draw it. That's it. But
Okay, so the Micro ATX H310A.
Wat als de wagen van de toekomst er nu al is? Bij Spoticar, het grootste netwerk van tweedehands.
Check your lifestyle HRTs.
Van duurzaam en uitvoerig gecontroleerd en tweedehands. Spoticar, tweedehandswagens vol toekomst.
Unfortunately, we got scammed and didn't get the M.2 version. Insert would be right here. That's alright. You know what they say about that.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Come back! Don't shoot!
Oh, it's a ghetto. Why are
Call
you
a
even
friend!
going in
Call
there?
a friend! Call a friend!
Oh, it's video disc. So, assuming these are the same, it's 16 gig kit of two 8GB DDR4 sticks running at 2666. Not exactly speed racer DIMMs, but you know what they will do. Probably just order like 4 years worth of dust too, and I'm sure I'll have to reseat that. But other than that, I mean, it's kind of it. Oh, I guess we don't know what the CPU is yet. I'm gonna leave the cooler on there. We'll build the suspense up. We'll find out what the CPU is in the BIOS or something. I do want to know how big the power supply is though. This guy doesn't really want to come out. But through the magic of looking under it, I can tell you that it's a 500 watt power supply. Wait, who's it by? It's manufactured by FSP. Model number FSP 500-50AAC.
Hide! Don't show your...
It's nice to see that they didn't put the typical, like, Dell or HP.
Don't shoot back. Do not shoot back.
Power supply in here. For even whatever CPU's in here, I don't think this thing probably needs a 500 watt power supply. It might come close, but probably overspec at least a little bit. And I know I said I wasn't going to remove
Come back. Do not enter the ghetto.
But I did get curious as to what model and brand SSD.
no, this is the wrong one. I need another PC code. He's blocking. It's this one that I need.
Come to the gated area fast.
I need this.
Now with like a 3D printed like hard drive mounting rail area, you could probably turn this thing into kind of a decent little
8.
Like if you nixed this entire cover and you just found a way to mount like 6 or 8 hard drives in here, just to get the plug back in the ever important key shift port.
Okay, let's go to the penalty area.
Back through the ever important other thing.
8 fines.
There's an officer down here saying go to penalty.
Guys,
Oh,
don't
never mind.
leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay out of the ghetto. Stay out of the ghetto.
180 degrees.
I'm gonna wait for him to get punished.
My mind can't handle this. I'm doing my best.
So, yes, sir.
I'm not even gonna bother looping this SATA cable back through that thing.
Go. There we go. Now you guys can move.
Oh, that was...
The Morgan for that.
Luckily, this whole thing uses like 2 sizes of screws, and one of them is entirely for the power supply and nothing else. Alright, we're all put back together. Going to race it with this 1 terabyte Samsung SD, and because I think it'll be interesting to see the thermals on this thing, because it lands on the fan. I'm also going to put the lid back on. Now that we've got our mad JDM singing computer back
Good flank, ja. Dat weet ik. Mondflank. Mondje mijn kleine flinke jongen.
Really not good. Now I can never try putting this whole thing back together. Because if we're lucky, there will be a jumper that we can pull and then replace, and it will get rid of
Hater, how copy?
I gotta go. I'll be back later.
Okay, can we go now?
Okay, go to the panel back.
Yeah, you guys can go now. He's punished.
Don't go. Wait there. Okay.
Go
Wait for
together
the
and don't enter the ghetto, please. Look.
Any active situation?
Can't
do.
But I'm also waiting for an active. Meanwhile, I'm.
Okay.
Come to the real
he's
estate.
shooting
Come
me.
to the real estate. The towing people. Form a convoy. Come to the real estate. Jerry, let's leave now, yeah.
Everyone leave.
All HRT come to gated, please.
That was close.
Acha. Okay. Good job, guys. The towing raid is officially completed. Come here for the bonus.
Yo, Nicholas, how copy?
I'm pretty sure it's doing something right now.
Good copy.
Oh, that's it.
What did you say? All unit come together, all HRT unit.
All HRT come to gated, not ghetto.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, alright, thank you.
Damn, my dude. Wait, is it one of us? That's one of our cars here.
Vansh, where are you? We are moving. Vanch, where are you,
Ah,
Vanch?
shit.
Oh, this mud.
Bubble koşum.
Every HRT come to the capital, Nicholas will give you a personal.
What? I'm not giving anything. I'm not giving anything. Seance is giving false information.
Let's go. I'm going HOD now. Let's go.
All the tow trucks go to the parking and park your trucks.
Okay.
Oh, 10 units, check your left side fast.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Brakes are not as. As
But I need working with T and people.